Hi, my name is Larry, and this is another installment on my videos about my weight loss surgery and my subsequent weight loss. And I want to say it is now over 1 year. I had my surgiversary. They had a big cake and pastry. No, there was no fancy food I had at my surgiversary. I just went down and met with somebody at the bariatric surgery unit. They had blood tests done on me, and they reported to me on the blood tests, and everything is very good. I reached my goal, as I said in a previous video, I reached my goal in September. And I'm now actually 15 pounds below my goal, which they tell me is good because at one point you're going to gain a little weight. So I'm not if I gain 15 or 20 pounds. Now, I don't know, will I lose more? I'm trying to lose more, but I don't have a problem with it. But if I lose a lot more, I'm going to deliberately try to not. I still do exercise. At this point, my favorite exercise is walking. I try to do this sometimes on my lunch hour at work. We have this path, I guess you'd call it a bicycle path, in Connecticut called the Farmington Canal Greenway. It passes right by where I work, so I can walk on this nice path. Sometimes I'll do a couple of miles during my lunch hour, and then sometimes I will drive up to a further area and walk there, and on the weekend sometimes I'll have more time and I can take a longer walk. I've also done some hiking in two parks that we have in the New Haven area, East Rock Park and Sleeping Giant Park, both of which kind of involve going uphill, so that was a workout. I still have my trike. My trike, unfortunately, is really bad when you get to a hill, so I haven't used it that much. I have to kind of make sure to just go on flat surfaces. I bought a bicycle, and I've used that a little bit. That bicycle I bought is a little too tall for me. So I think eventually I'm going to get another bicycle. So what I'm going to do is answer a few questions that have come from my fans. The first one is from Constance Stench from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And Constance writes, I'm so proud of you. I'm so impressed. This is just such a wonderful thing you did. Okay, Constance, I've heard that from a lot of people. And I tend to want to say it's not really that difficult. I have in the past lost over 100 pounds on a diet before I had the surgery. And that is really hard because you always have this desire to eat, and at any moment you can go back to your old eating habits. And after I lost the weight, I did go back to my old eating habits and gained it all back. Having the surgery does make it easier. You can't gorge yourself, because if you do, you're going to feel horrible. You probably throw up or something. So this unpleasantness, the burping, and sometimes the acid reflux I get if I eat just a little bit too much, kind of keeps me in check. And I just listen to my sleeve, which is what my stomach is, and it tells me when to stop eating. So in that sense, it's easy. But obviously, it's a big step to take to make this decision to have surgery. And then you do have to be careful what you eat and sort of follow the program just so you don't get sick or something. So yeah, it's work, it's commitment, but on the other hand, it's not that hard. You're not hungry. So let's go on to the next question, and this is from Peter Piper from Pickled Pepper, Kentucky. Peter writes, are you a whole new person, or are you doing new things? That's an interesting question. And sometimes I may have said in a previous video that I look in the mirror and I see myself every day and I don't look that different. Well, lately I've been looking in that mirror and I do look awfully different. So, yeah, physically I'm very changed, I'm very different. But of course, inside I'm still the same person. There are, you know, I am doing things I've wanted to do, but I couldn't do before. So, for example, I'm not going to run out and start playing football or tennis or handball or something like that, because that's not me. But, yes, I do go out and go walking, go hiking, and I used to do that before when I was younger. And if you had asked me a year or two ago, would you go walking and hiking if you could, I probably would have said yes. So it's not that I'm doing things I would have never done before, but I'm doing things I couldn't do before. So that's my answer, Peter. More or less from Stockbridge, Massachusetts writes, are you healthier? Do you have more energy? Are you happier? These are questions I get. Well, healthier, yes, definitely. My blood pressure is down, my cholesterol is down. My blood sugar is under control. I don't have sleep apnea, and best of all, I can walk without pain in my legs and my knees. I can stand without getting cramps in my calves. So definitely healthier. Do I have more energy? It's hard to say. It's not like, I still like sitting around, on my couch and watching TV. But let's say in the past, there were things I wanted to do that I wouldn't get up and do because I knew there was going to be pain and physical stress involved. And now I know it isn't going to be physical stress and pain every time I want to move. So yeah, I'm more energetic. I will do more stuff. Am I happier? Am I happier? Yeah, I've done something, I've reached a goal, I've accomplished something, and because of that, yeah, I'm happy, I'm excited about this, that there are new things opening up in my life, and I can buy new clothes like, bright green shirts, which of course I could have got one in a large size before, but really enjoying buying clothes. I've always wanted to have button-fly jeans, and I finally can find them in my size, so that's a lot of fun. Whether in the long run I'm a happier person, I don't know. That remains to be seen, and it's really a hard thing to measure. So let me go on to this is from Miss Virginia Ham, who is from East Bumfick, Texas. Okay. What's the best thing about weighing less? Well, I think I answered that. To be able to, I love buying clothes and fitting in clothes and fitting in chairs. And, when you're really big like I was, every time you have to sit down in a different chair, you think, is that chair going to break? Or, if it has arms in it, will I get trapped and have difficulty getting out? You go on an airplane, you have to ask for a seatbelt extender. There's so many things you can't fit into and things you just avoid because you can't fit into them. So that's the thing that really makes me happy. There are more possibilities opening up in my life. And of course, I'm healthier. And, whatever else. Let's go on to the next question. This is from Marge Navarra, who is from Martin Hall, Louisiana. Wow. Okay, she says, is it difficult not eating normally? Yeah, okay, there are some disadvantages to this. I can't eat normally. My stomach is not normal. So I have to eat a lot smaller portions than other people. I see people who are not fat people. They're, normal-sized people. But I look at the portion, they have a 3-course meal, and I'll look at what they have in their plate, and I can't eat that. I couldn't eat that much food without getting sick. So it is a little different. And, there's a lot of people out there who don't feel they're being a good host or hostess when you say, no, I don't, no, thank you, I don't want that, I can't eat that, you know, and that's a little difficult when people say, I feel like I'm not being a good host because I'm not feeding you. So that's a little difficult. Bobby Frapples from Lost Penny, Iowa. Okay, Bobby, what if you lose too much? I don't think that's going to happen. And the doctors all laugh when you ask that. Yeah, I'm still losing, and it's okay. If I get less than I want to get, believe me, there are ways you can moderate the weight loss. You know, I can't eat much at once, but I can eat more often and eat more fattening foods. So, that would be a nice problem to have, that I have to stop losing weight. Finally, I have a question from Nigella McGilla, who is from North Manitoba, Canada. Well, hello, Nigella, our neighbor to the north. What is it like seeing a different person in the mirror? And I think I mentioned this a little earlier. Yeah, and I was dealing with the question of, who am I? How do I present myself to the world? Because I look a lot different. And am I a new person? And I did go to this retreat and kind of thought about this question a lot, and I got an answer. And the answer is that you're a new person every day. Everybody's constantly recreating, redefining themselves. So, yeah, I'm a new person, but I'm always a new person. And there's a core in here that's still the same. So that's about it. It's been a year. I probably won't be making another one for a while. Well, I'll tell you, I might, because one of the things is I'm hoping to get reconstructive surgery to remove some of the loose skin. And to tell you honestly, I think I look good now in clothes, but when I see myself without clothes, there are some parts of my body that just look flabby and even wrinkled. And I have to tell you honestly, I'm glad I had this beard, because my neck is a little chicken neck type thing. So possibly when I have that surgery, I may come on here and talk about it. But here I am, I've reached my goal, and I feel pretty good about it. So that's it. So thank you, everybody, for watching.